What's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live Show. I am LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Once again, I want to thank all the new subscribers who've come by to my channel, man. It is truly, truly appreciated, right? But listen, let's get right into it. The Knicks lose a tough one tonight to the Portland Trailblazers, 112-103. Man, this has got to be one of the worst losses of the season, right, guys? This has probably got to be like top 2, top 3. Listen, there's a lot of losses, right? They're really bad. I get it. But this is up there, okay? The Trailblazers have basically nobody out there. This feels like they got a G League team. As you guys know, CJ McCollum was traded this week. And then, Dame Lillard's out with an injury. They didn't really have anybody. I mean, of course, they got Josh Hart. They had the big man down there. I forget his name. Norchik. I can't pronounce it. You know what I mean? Norchik. Sorry. Okay, they got Simmons, of course. He's a young player. But they didn't really have anybody, right? The Knicks pretty much were handling them throughout the game. I don't want to hear nobody talk about Randall. Nobody talk about Randall. Randall was getting busy tonight. He was doing his thing. He was getting busy. All right, 8 for 20, 12 for 13 for the line. He had 28 points, I believe. Make sure you got the points right. He had 28 tonight. So listen, Randall played well. 16 boards. Listen, Randall's been balling. Okay, nobody talk about Randall. Okay, I know I'm the one that's been killing them all year again, but nobody talk about Randall. He's balling, right? The team looks good. We're rolling up by 23 in the third quarter. Third quarter doom is none. Because listen, we were up by pretty much. We won that 39-29 that quarter. We was comfortably had a solid lead. It was rotating from 16 to 23, from 18 to 20. We had them on the ropes. They didn't have anybody. This should have been a coast victory. They should have coasted to this win. Then the fourth quarter doom is what I call it. The Knicks got throttled in that corner, 35-11. Now, you say, what happened, right? To me, it's coaching. Period. Coaching. I know I said Randall had it going, right? But once again, Tibbs in his minutes, same thing like I've always said. Randall can't play the whole first quarter and then the whole third quarter. He's not going to have any gas to finish up. He's played 41 minutes tonight. People say, who could have played? Play Obi. You got other guys that play out there. Play Cam Reddish. Give him more minutes. Randall can't play the whole game. You're killing guys. Then I see Taj Gibson had 27 minutes tonight. Wow, he couldn't guard Norchik. Norchik, I can't pronounce his name. I'm just going to say Ann, okay? The big Ann, okay? I can't pronounce his name. I'm sorry. I'm going to say he was killing Taj. He had 20 boards. Taj couldn't guard him. You should have pretty much had Big Sims out there. You should have gave Sims more minutes. This is how you develop players. This is how you develop. So now, I'm sorry, guys. We got to start looking at coaching. We got to look, and I have to say this. Him winning Coach of the Year last year might have been a bad thing, man. Because now, Tibbs thinks he's untouchable. Okay, I could just, whatever I do is perfect, right? No, I was Coach of the Year last year. No, man. No, that was last year. Last year, totally different team. You got to adjust to the team you have. He's like stubborn, man. He does not want to change. He does not want to give guys more effort, more time. He's playing. Taj is 36 years old, man. He's old. He's out there with them young guys. Sims is young. He's a rookie. He's athletic. You got to let him play. That's the only way Sims is going to get better. He's got to get in there. He could jump. He could be athletic. He could tip balls. You got to let these guys play. We're short-handed. You can't play these old veterans. This is how guys get hurt. And then, we got the IQ issue, right? Everybody's complaining about IQ. Listen, man, look, I don't blame IQ. Once again, I blame the coach. You got to know the strengths of your players. IQ's not a point guard. He's not. He's like an off guard. Like I said before on my show, he's like an Iverson type of player. Relax. I didn't say he was Iverson. Calm down, everybody. He's an Iverson type of player, meaning he's a scoring guard. Even though he's 6'3", 6'2", or whatever he is, he's not a typical point guard like a Chris Paul, John Stockton. He's not a prototypical point guard. He's a scoring guard at that height, right? So you need a point guard next to him to play. That's why when he was playing with Derrick Rose, it helped him out so much. He needs a point guard. You have a legitimate point guard. His name is Deuce McBride. Tibbs, you got to develop these players because we need them. You got to play them. But he's not. We understand Kemba has one knee. We only can get a certain amount of minutes from Kemba, so we understand that. Right? What did Kemba give us tonight? Okay, let's take a look. Kemba played 26 minutes. He scored. Wow. I wasn't paying attention, man. I was so frustrated. Kemba had 23 tonight. 23. Right? Should we expect that from Kemba every night? No. But what I'm saying is, you got to put another point guard in there, a legit point guard. Burks is making mistakes because Burks is not a point guard. He's out of position. You got to put guys in their roles based on their strengths. Deuce McBride is a legit point guard. Put him there and let him develop. We're shorthanded. But Tibbs being so stubborn sticks with these that's why we're losing. And then, of course, fourth quarter, they're starting to make their run, right? He waits 9 minutes. They're down by 10. They put the starters in. Then he waits till we're down by 1, 99-98 to call another timeout. Man, you should have been called a timeout, man. You should have been made adjustments. He's hurting his team. And like I've said before, and I said in my other videos, I think he's the one that's hurt Randall. Right? You know, your coach he guides you guys. He's the one that guides the players. He's the one that sets up the game plan. He's the one who pretty much can recognize strengths and weaknesses of players and puts them to kind of pretty much help them develop to get better and put them in situations to where they can better themselves. If he's not doing that, then what is he doing? That's why guys get fired. That's how guys lose their jobs. Right? So he's putting it on old veteran players. That's all because once again, Tibbs is old school, guys. He's old school. He's from the 90s. When Sprewell was here, Ewing was there, all them cats. Tibbs was there. He was on that bench with those guys, right? With Jeff Van Gundy's staff. Tibbs was there. So he's running his staff just how he ran it down there in New York, where he got from Van Gundy. He ran it the same way in Chicago. It got him fired. He ran the same way in Minnesota. It got him fired. Listen, this is what Tibbs does. As you see, I'm fired up tonight, right? Because they should have won this game. It's an easy W. This is an easy W, man. Easy W, especially with RJ being down, Rose being down. 2 of your 3 best players are down. Randall should not have played 41 minutes. You have players there that can play. You got Obi there that can play. You got Cam that can play. You got to play these guys. You got Big Sims in the middle that can play. You got to play these guys. You got Deuce at point guard that can play. That can possibly help IQ out to get IQ back on track. He's not doing it. He's not doing it. You mean to tell me that Deuce, he can't play? So what's he on the team for? What is he in the NBA for? You need to ship him overseas then if he's that bad. But he can play. You know what it is? Tibbs is stubborn. Tonight is not on the players, man. It's on the coach. Big time. Big time. It's a tough loss, man. This is a very, very tough loss. You know what I mean? It's frustrating because the Knicks, believe it or not, in a lot of ways, they're a lot better than this. But if you have a coach that's not willing to adjust with his players, and based on the talent he has, and is stuck in a box, it hurts the team. Period. And then it hurts the star player, which is Randall. And we've seen that, what it's done for Randall in his career. You know, how much, his lack of being held accountable and being shown the right way to lead a team and direction and all this other stuff has hurt Randall this year. That's coaching, right? So listen, man. That's my show, okay? Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, people, all right? And please, once again, leave comments so we can go back and forth in debate, all right? I'll be back for the OKC game, which is going to be a big game. Knicks got to get that W, right? But also, too, people, please hit that bell icon to get notifications on all my new shows, all right? I'm LV Live, and I'm out. Peace.